Studio. Today we're in the car, but let's dive into this. Here's what happens. There's 5 different love languages, okay? Gary Chapman wrote a book, and he discovered these 5 different love languages. Let's see if I can remember them. But there's gift giving. There are expressions of love. There are ways in which people feel loved, like gift giving. Give me a gift and I feel loved. Spending quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service. All of these are ways in which we express love. Acts of service, do something for me and I feel loved, I feel cared about, spending quality time together, physical touch. All of these are important. I think we need all of them. We enjoy all of them. But here's what typically happens. And to answer that question, like, why am I giving or doing or being what I think is loving? My partner's just not responding, or there's always an issue, or there never seems to be enough, or I always feel like I'm at fault. So what we typically tend to do is that, let's say the primary way I feel loved and cared about is through, let's say, quality time. Okay, so then I'm giving quality time to my partner, and there's something lacking, there's something off. I assume that my partner's love language is the same as mine, because that's what works for me. And this is part of building our relationship with ourselves and building a better relationship with other people, being aware of other people's needs and wants, being more sensitive to it. Or the common one between men and women, physical touch. So I'm giving a lot of physical touch and intimacy, but she wants quality time. It's not working. And so this is just such a helpful thing. It's not like, because the person needs to know, on one hand, what you're doing is great. All 5 of those categories are ways in which you are conveying love and affection to your partner. One thing that's important, a side note here, is there's ways in which we communicate. Communication is not just words. I love you, I care about you, you're awesome, you're great. Yes, words of affirmation are helpful, but there's implied messages as well. If I do something for you, I'm saying you're important. I care. I'm going to make time in my day for you. There are implied messages all the time. Another implied message commonly is, if I ask you to do a task and then I'm nagging you and hounding you, I'm giving an implied message that you don't count, or not that you don't count, that you're not capable. I don't believe in you. And the opposite is true. If I give you a task to do and I back off, I'm giving you an implied message that you are capable. I believe in you. I trust you. So there's a lot of importance in this. But I think the first point is that people need to feel loved. You are making deposits in the bank account of your partner. So if their love language is words of affirmation, and your main love language is something else, it's going to be uncomfortable at first, but at least the love languages give this awareness. You understand that just because you experience primarily love, let's say, through physical touch, it doesn't mean that your partner is either. And when you go to their website, lovelanguages.com, and you do the test and assessment, oftentimes it's surprising. Now, many people think, some people know, they know what their language is, but many people think, they know what it is, and it turns out to be something else. But just knowing that means, okay, my partner is a quality time person. I need to make sure I'm making deposits in that quality time account. That's all that it is. That's what it boils down to. So it's not just, if it works for me, it must be that it works for you also. So it helps us understand that what we're doing is loving. All of those 5 aspects or languages or ways in which we do convey love. But because we care about our partner, we want to make sure we're making deposits in their account with the other love languages. So that's an important first one. We can be really frustrated. Some other things I've noticed about this idea of love languages is, for example, quality time. Like I said, all of the languages we need our partners to express all of them, but we have a primary one. Sometimes you have 2, but we mainly have a primary one that we need to receive from our partner on those. But quality time is an interesting one. Quality time is we all have a need for quality time, and especially if someone's primary love language is quality time. Here's something I notice that happens with a lot of couples, is that their weekly date is not happening. They're not getting enough contact, communication. So what starts to happen is that we can't not have these needs met. So they'll flip into negative quality time, which is fighting and arguing. Sometimes when the arguments start to increase, it's not really about that. It's all over, it's lost. No, it's that very often there's not enough quality time happening for the couple. And again, if someone's primary language, the primary way in which they feel and experience love is when their partner gives them quality time. So for sure you're going to sense this, but everybody enjoys receiving love and affection through all 5 of these ways. Everybody enjoys having an act of service, something done for them, or quality time, or getting physical touch. gift giving. All of them are meaningful, but quality time, we all need quality time because we all need all 5 of them. But especially if someone's primary language is going to be quality time. But there's also negative quality time, because think about it. What is quality time? Is you're face-to-face talking or spending time together. Well, isn't an argument quality time in a sense? I mean, it's negative quality time. We're face-to-face throwing words at each other, but it's that we got to get these needs met. I think that demonstrates the importance of the languages, and that we're going to get it met one way or the other. You know, people always prefer negative attention to no attention at all, and that's a general principle also you see with children, working with children. And so that's another aspect of it. But I think the love languages is a really easy way to jump in, get started. They have a great assessment tool. They have some apps over there, but it's just an easy thing to add. It adds language. You and your partner start talking about these love languages. You do the assessment. So it's not like you have to say, hey partner, I need more gift giving from you. It's just like the app itself does it. But I think it's this freedom, this release to on one hand say, hey partner, I need more of this. But I think the person on the receiving end is also grateful to say, oh, that's what you need more of. And this is a general principle when it comes to relationships. And we'll dive more into this into another video. Give me a like on this one if you want to go more into this idea. Shoot me a comment if you want me to go more deeper into it. But like, what are the basics of a relationship is that each person is responsible to bring themselves into the relationship. And what does that mean? I mean, physically you're there, but it means my awareness of what I think and feel, what I need to be aware of that, so I can then share that with my partner, because nobody's a mind reader. They can't automatically know it. I need to be able to share, hey partner, I need these things. Hey partner, when you do A, B, and C, I feel really pushed away, distant, hurt by you. Oh, great, now I know what to avoid. I can't know otherwise, I'm not a mind reader. Or, hey, I like, XYZ really makes me feel loved and cared about and close to you. Great, now I know what to do more of. And I think the love languages can facilitate some of that contact, some of that communication, some of that awareness. But it's this real idea that, our partners need to know that what really pushes our buttons in a good way. But we also need the help and the support to know what it is that they really will do well with. So I would check it out. It's an easy way to jump in. I've got another great video you should check out called 3 meetings every couple needs to have. 3 weekly meetings. People don't really think about this way. Go check that out. One of the meetings is a date where you just connect emotionally and enjoy each other. One of them is a business meeting, business, finances, schedules and whatnot. But the 3rd meeting is where you do a little bit of emotional work. The love language could be an easy way that you fulfill that one. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Make sure you like and please subscribe to the channel. Helps us get it out. Please send a comment. I love the comments. I jump in and respond as much as I possibly can. And we'll talk more soon.